So this is why I always recommend either the piano or the drums as an additional instrument, because both can really complement other instruments that you play and help with the understanding of different things. Drums is like rhythms, time signatures, all of that sort of thing. Keyboard is key signatures, scales, how chords come together, everything like that. So with our chords exercise, the first one's the diminished triads. So first one is root position. So on the ukulele, it's the second, third and fourth string, first, second and first fret. So, but if we have a look on the keyboard to understand what it means by root position, so we're starting with the D. So we've got D, we have F, and we have either A. Here it's got here it's listed as A flat, which is obviously G sharp as well. So it's D, F, and A flat. So that's D diminished, and it's the root position because D is the lowest note. So then first inversion it's just our chord voicing. So this is the root position, this would be first inversion, and then this would be second inversion. Yeah. So we're just moving it up one of the chord voicings. So instead of starting on D, F would be the lowest note, then A flat, and then D. So D is now the highest note. So that's what we're doing when it comes to the diminished triads and doing the root position and first inversion. But do the same thing for E flat diminished and E diminished. So for E flat diminished, we have E flat as the root note. We then have G flat and we have A. So that's E flat diminished. So now we just need to move it to the first inversion. So we do exactly the same thing as we do with our chord voicings. So we move up, so the first note becomes G flat, then we have A, and then we have E flat. And now we just need to work out the positioning on the ukulele. So the first thing to notice is the E flat diminished root position is just one up from D. So you've got the same shape, you've just slid it up to the next fret of each finger. So if we don't know where we're going next, we can have a look at the fretboard to work it out. As we know from the chord voicings, we now want G flat to be the root note. So we're playing 6, 5, 6 on the fretboard, on the first, second and third string. So we're playing 6, 5, 6. So if you have a look at the D diminished first inversion that was given, that was 5th fret, 3rd string, 4th fret, 2nd string, 5th fret, 1st string. So we've literally just slid it down a fret on the fretboard. So E flat diminished, D diminished. So there's a bit of a pattern going on there. So without having to research and think about what you need to do, you would be able to then work out what E diminished as a root note and what E diminished as a first inversion is from following that pattern. See if you can work it out and let me know how you get on.